Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by and happy Halloween. This is one of my favorite holidays, right up there with Thanksgiving. They are my two favorites. That's not what you were here to talk about though. We're here to talk about my Graveyard Project Pan finale. Yes, so I chose to participate in Graveyard Project Pan this year. This was created by Emily and Max, and there are two prompts in this project. The first one is collecting cobwebs, which is items in your collection that have been sitting around for a long time. They're getting a little dusty. They got some cobwebs, you know. The other prompt is resurrection, which means products that have been through other projects and either you didn't meet your goal or you did meet it, but that wasn't the end of the product. So you're going to give it another goal and another chance in this project. I chose 6 items this year for this project, and I had already met my goal on one of them in my past updates. That was the Joa Precision Brow Pencil. I used this 13 times, but how did I do on my other 5 items? Some of them I did fantastic on and some of them I did not. So let's just go ahead and look at all of them. First up in my collecting cobwebs category is the Patrick Ta She's Independent Lip Cream. I wanted to use this 13 times. I only got to 8 uses, but you know what? That's okay, because that means next year it can be a resurrection product if I chose to put it back in the same project, which I probably won't. Next up in the collecting cobwebs category is an eyeshadow I wanted to hit pan on, and let me tell you, it took almost the whole dang project to meet that goal, but I did it. See that? I have pan over here. So this is a shimmer shade from a Balm palette that I pulled apart, and I use it as an inner corner highlight generally. And yeah, it took me about 5 months after the use it already previously had on it to hit pan in that shade. But I'm happy that I met my goal on that. And last up in this category was my Clionadh single eyeshadows. I don't use these enough, especially for how much they cost me. My original goal was to use these 31 times. Then I realized that was crazy and cut it down to 13. Guess how many times I've used this in the whole 6 months? 5. 5 times. But you know what? That's 5 more times than they would have been used because they still would have been in my drawer. So I'm happy that they got some use. Now I also had 2 products in my resurrection category. The first one was a single shadow from Real Her. The shade was Incomparable, and it was a lovely neutral tan shade. Well, guess what? I'm using past tense because it is gone. This is empty. This is only the second eyeshadow that I have ever entirely panned from my collection. And I enjoyed every single use of this. I loved this eyeshadow. I don't know why. Maybe it was irrational, but I loved it. And I loved seeing it disappear. So this is a huge success. If this was the only goal I had met in this project, I would be so thrilled. And it was one of my goals to finish this year. So very happy with that. And unfortunately, my other resurrection product was another failure, and that's okay. This was an Illamasqua eyeshadow. It's a shimmer shade. Don't know the name of it, but I repotted it in here and wanted to hit pan. Unfortunately, when I repotted it, it kind of became hard pan. It still swatches great, like you get a lot of product off of it, but it just, there was no movement every time I used it. So failure, but again, I got use out of it that I wouldn't have if I hadn't put it into this quick little 6-month project. So overall, I met 3 of my goals out of 6. That's 50%. You could say that's a 50% failure rate, but I'm going to say it's a 50% win. You know, this glass is half full, guys. So that's what I'm going with. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed being able to participate in this project this year. I've seen other panners do it for a long time, and I've wanted to join in and just, you know, just didn't have the capacity or the time. But I was really, really happy to be a part of it this year. And I thank you guys for watching the videos as well. If you enjoyed this series, please let me know. I am probably going to bring it back next year. But if you all hated it, then I wouldn't, I guess. Maybe I'd do it on my own without showing you videos. I don't know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video and the series, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up and leaving me some comments down below. If you haven't yet, you can always subscribe to this channel because I would love to have you around for my panning journey. Thank you once again for being here. I will see you all in my next video. Bye. First up in my collecting catwalk.